Serves are being taken. This match completes the first round. Give you because there was only one paper in the United States that had this result today, and I doubt that you read the the Newark Star Ledger unless you live in that area. And that. Whoops! She caught the center line. I thought it was going to be a double.
Good point. Oh, great shot.
Watches are made of high-tech ceramics. They're very modern looking. And we use these events also to entertain our customers.
And you gave an award earlier this evening to Gigi Fernandez and Natasha Zvereva for the ones to watch. How did that award come about?
Well,
thanks, Kat. Thanks, Dennis. He doesn't look old enough to play golf to me.
Actually, I don't think his bet is all that terrible, taking Natasha. I mean, I think she's in with a very decent chance here tonight.
But whether anyone will ever be the designer that Ted Tinley was and put elegance into the game, we missed that. Lindsay Davenport.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, they
Olympic gold medalists. But that's up to Billie Jean King, the captain. Oh, a souvenir in the front row for a moment. Set point.
Well, that was her being very diplomatic.
I think so. On the other hand, it's realistic. What can you do?
Well, it was a exact.
Two games to one for Natasha Zvereva. When Mark Philippoussis, you know, everybody there's a Greek, and Philippoussis eats breakfast there, and he played Sampras that day. Peter's screaming, "We cannot lose! Greece must win!"
How's the coffee there? Strong? I would think, right?
It's strong.
Very strong.
Has actually made her realize that she might as well actually try a little bit harder in the singles, because, and she's got a lot of experience of winning. You know, when you're winning that many doubles, that all winning is good for you.
Good guess, but couldn't execute it.
2 games all. And weaknesses from Corral.
Well, I must say I've given quite a lot more to Sánchez Vicario than to Zvereva.
I'll say you have 5 oranges.
Yeah, but the ground stroke and the volleys are very much even. The serve, I think, Arantxa is a little more consistent, and I think her return of serve is very good too.
Net cord for Sánchez Vicario.
Maybe we should start changing intangibles to
every time on every break point situation, and yet has won the point. Wow.
Oh. Yes, it's a good one.
And Sánchez Vicario has made the breakthrough for a 3-game in one of his bats.
The wooden variety, I imagine.
Yeah. Oh! That's her only ace.
She left the court to go and get an ace pill. Oh,
How about
She
another?
took two. She took two on the break.
97.
Vicario leading 3-2.
So that's the third game that's been...
Wow, and she has 3 aces in this game. The only other player I've seen do that at Madison Square Garden among the females is Helena Sukova. 3 in one game.
Oh, great shot.
Well, again! Arantxa! She missed the one she should have gotten.
Oh, that was a fantastic shot.
Shot of the tournament as far as...
Like singles, for instance.
Oh. Oh!
Gee.
Does it?
No, it does not. Many, many are watching.
Well, I know lots of people were very disappointed not to see the final set of last night's match.
Well, the Knickerbockers took precedence, but we're going all the way here. Zvereva!
And Mary Jo pulled up.
This is Vicario, 4 of them, and 2 breakers for Zvereva.
Well, Natasha, Arantxa was running.
This is the 3rd match of the evening at Madison Square Garden. WTA Championships, the season closer. Once again, anticipation from Sánchez Vicario.
Come on.
The 30-all. Nothing seems to be out of the box.
Past the sideline.
One-handed backhand by Arantxa. It's 30-all. First match of the evening, Conchita Martinez rebounded sensationally. She was down a set with the receiver, Sánchez Vicario, leading 4-2.
Great return.
And aggressive returning. Oh,
She'll get there.
gee, she did. Not that.
That way, when she's virtually out of court altogether.
She breathes life into a corpse of a point.
Must be annoying to her opponent after a while.
Oh!
Go away. Go away. Stop.
That's precisely what its value is.
Well, she hit an out ball, but you don't take a chance there. You're right. It happens too quickly, and she has a break point.
She had a chance of coming on the line, that.
Break point. Saves it.
No mistake that time.
Whoa.
Great shot. There it is again. That.
Now that's 2 magnificent shots by Zvereva. The inside-out backhand.
An overhead like that, how she could control what she was going to do with it, power-wise.
good.
And a 15-minute game. I hope somebody's clocking it back in the truck to see how long this one might go.
Good serve.
Geez, first time she got her first serve into the
She's
game.
not going to get anything for it. That's too good. No, it isn't. It's
Just long.
sounding like bad here.
Good call.
Maybe. And an ace! Zvereva with her only ace. What a... Graf would have had to serve at 5-6, and I don't think she would have held. So it could have been an entirely different year if you're the Wimbledon champion and she has a 5-3 lead. To right field for a winner.
Bit of that.
Well, Arantxa is definitely a threat to win Wimbledon as she increases her confidence on grass, and if she'll play balls like that, volley everything. Got the line.
Well, she's always been willing to make...
Total prize money, it seemed like $1 million in Houston. 9 women played. They were the Houston 9, the Rebels.
This tournament's $500,000 to the winner.
Woo. Oh.
Hey, that's a good shot. Arantxa actually defaulted. It was in the... She won the... Zvereva won the first set, and then Arantxa defaulted in the second set. She's only beaten her once, really. Good shot.
Where was that?
Way back in '90 in the Fed Cup.
We did have Gigi Fernandez for a while as our producer-director. Ace! 2.
I couldn't tell from here. From here, it could be either way.
Mike Morrissey, you hear in the background the umpire responding to Sánchez Vicario, and he said, I couldn't tell. That's an honest answer, so it has to go as called, as it should.
Terrific serving. It's nice play, isn't it? Slight slider.
That it will be presented when the tennis is concluded. Oh! Sharp game for Zvereva. 2-1 is her lead in the second. Doubles players? Fernandez is the name, and we will give you the answer tomorrow.
Taking over Imus's role.
She might. She's a lot better looking.
He sure made himself unpopular with the tennis world.
Oh, my goodness.
70 markets around the country.
Yeah. Boy.
Super volley. Oh, what?
Oh, Zvereva. Balletic. She handled it so well. Skidded to a stop, backed up for a possible lob. Woo.
7%.
Gee.
And the winner's not quite high enough, and slightly higher on the unforced error, so just generally a little shade behind Arantxa. I think she's going to behind, a shade behind on that point too.
Great balance. Showed great balance in that
Oh,
shot.
she does. She really does have good balance.
Nice chipped approach, and it's 2 games all.
That is a fantastic shot.
Named for a Basque saint. Saint Arantxa. Boy.
I think I have to be very patient because, like you say, you know, with Natasha, you never know. She can play, you know, very aggressive, or she can stay defensive. So what I'm going to do is trying to play, you know, every point, concentrate, but especially be aggressive. You know, try to go to the net and finish the point before, you know, she comes to the net. She's a very talented player, so I have to be, you know, concentrate since the beginning. And if I start really well at the beginning, then probably I have much, you know, many more chances, and then, you know, to win it. But I think it's going to be excited, and I do have chances to win if I play aggressive.
The thing that has impressed me.
I don't want to go on. I want you to talk some more.
He was taking a deep breath.
I thought, yes.
Oh, boy, did she reach into the alley, but you cannot let that drop when you're on the court. You and I and everybody.
Wasn't as much lateral movement, so your perspective is stable. Something like that.
Oh!
Her serve looks good. I mean, it's just missing too often. There's nothing radically wrong with it.
Ooh.
Eyes in the serve more than in any other shot. You can lose control of it.
Huh.
Good shot.
It's interesting.
Such a good shot.
Wow.
That is a bye-bye.
She knew it. Silence, joking, just joking.
Fantastic.
Confidence when you're constantly serving him a second serve.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, she's missing these serves by nothing. I mean, a couple of inches here and there. That's going to be gone.
Oh! Oh!
Approach shot just wasn't good enough.
So, and I do remember it. She did decrease the speed, and there's another.
And She hit 1-7 volley, but you know, she still wouldn't be winning them all, but she'd probably be feeling
Up
much
and
happier.
doesn't hit the scoreboard. Very nearly.
Good shot.
Persevering, great stamp. Situations.
Well, it's a talent, really. Fabulous play. Those last three.
Oh. It somehow got through, and Sánchez Vicario winning 4 consecutive points.
Doing some of those little things. Good, it's an ace.
Ace.
And I hit it tight. Just don't see for some reason. It might be the scoreboard up at the top.
Ace.
The
That's
shot factor.
2 in a row, 4 total.
Shot factor.
Working on a not-for-profit venture that we'll hear about coming this summer. But right now we're going back upstairs to Bud in Virginia.
And trouble, trouble, trouble for the Bumblebee because she's down triple set point.
Shot making in those last couple of games.
Woo.
On the West Coast, by the way, so we will see the very end of it.
Ace. She has 4.
Golly, good serve.
And another.
Play in it. No soft matches.
Oh, and a break point right away.
Much more consistent in that area than she sometimes is.
This is the most consistent match I've seen her play in years.
The stats, Zvereva threw in three aces halfway through last week or at the end of last week. She'd be acclimatized, but maybe not 100%.
Oh!
Come on.
Vacancy.
Now you're asking for a bit too much.
Zvereva, it's deuce.
This isn't even the last match of the day. What
Whoa!
a point.
On the 12th stroke. I think the
Send
ushers
them
have
down.
gone home hours ago.
They're very attached to their seats.
An empty court again. 40-15.
Natasha looked like
Vicario, always serving the even game, always behind.
Yeah, which is a disadvantage, I think.
At this stage, yes.
Yes.
Yes, a striker.
That
Uh-oh, and is that the shot that will make a winner of Zvereva?
2.
Woo.
This is
It seemed like the last set. The victor stays in the last 8 of this tournament. Ooh, that looked long.
I think it was just okay.
But it hit the line, and Sánchez Vicario.
Winning points for Natasha is her big forehand and going for shots. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
it's still in play, and
Came in.
Sánchez Vicario looking for a call. Merely tapped it back and is in trouble on the point.
She'll win this point. That's possible.
Not
No, she's not.
necessarily.
No, she didn't
No,
make the passing
careless.
shot.
Careless play by Sánchez Vicario puts her down. Love 30.
Well, that's amazing because, you know, the ball looked as if it was going to go long. She waited for it to bounce out. And there was no call.
She looked to Linda Hinshaw for a call. There was no call. The ball, in the linesperson's judgment, she's right on the line, was good. It's love 30. Oh, that was a bad mistake by Sánchez Vicario. Merely tapping the return. And, oh, she's upset.
And she had really had a chance to make a passing shot.
Ace. 7 for Zvereva. Late in the second set, when she had to save 3 break points. Ace. 9. Or 8. 8 aces.
Just one break of serve, though. Well, that's 5-2. So Arantxa, you know, you still have to find that Natasha's only a 1 break up, so it would be so much better for her to finish the match off here than have to serve it out at 5-3.
For a huge victory within her reach, within 4 points. Whoops! She's never done it.
We've been commiserating with her missing first serves, but actually the returns from Arantxa may be better on the first serve. Good play.
Ace! Wow, number 9. Serving miserably, maybe by...
Oh, it's in!
Woo! Match point up in smoke.
First match at point is always actually the easiest one to win, too. It's great
Arantxa
play.
sneaking, and she has a break point. 15-30. She's still 2 points from defeat. Unbelievable. A side approach, but a dipsy-do buggy whip cross court. And match point. Another match point save. That's 2. Match point 4. Score! Natasha Zvereva with one of the firmest performances of her life. Has won it despite all the heroics of Arantxa Sánchez Vicario. It took 4 match points to nail her. The number 3 player at almost midnight. Natasha Zvereva. 4-6. 6-4. 6-4. Amy.
In 11 minutes, the final point, you threw your racket down. You'd had enough, I guess, right?
Gosh, it was getting heavier and heavier. That racket was like 2 pounds already after all these games, and close points. Very tough.
You know, your serve was not percentage-wise very good, but aces you did a nice job with.
How many?
I think 8, Bud. Is that 8, I think?
All righty then. All righty.
Was that one of the weapons you hoped to use tonight to get by Sanchez Vicario?
Well, it was important because Arantxa is such a good returner. She returns and runs down everything. It was important to put the first serve on so I can at least get in a